2, 3, 4. Staying up till 2:30, lying there across the room. I'm going crazy without you now.
Today we celebrate not just a wedding, but the beautiful path that has brought Isabella and Garret together. A path that spans continents, cultures, and countless memories. From the vibrant streets of Singapore to the breathtaking landscapes of Washington State, you have built a love that is rooted in adventure and strengthened by family.
Fall with me, baby. I know it feels shaky.
We do have to acknowledge how hard it is being the eldest, though. Isabella has always been the one to pave the way for us. Isabella helped set the rules for us growing up by testing what she could get away with our parents. Unfortunately for us, she also paved the way in school, in her grades and achievements, which is annoying because we aren't nearly as smart as she is.
Told me that our older brother Brad was going to be one of the best men. I looked at him and I said, "Hey, what does that make me? Chopped liver?" And then with the biggest smile on his face, he looked back at me and he said, "No, of course not. You're my sweet lady." So to know Garret is to know that he is the most sensitive soul around. And I know for a fact that he read every single one of my Nicholas Sparks novels. Dear John, The Notebook, all of them.
He wanted to do everything that his older brother and sister could do, whether he had the skill set to do it or not. One of his earliest phrases was, "I do it." And he would push Brent and I out of the way. And then when it came to skiing, and I said, "Garret, we are not doing any more runs until you learn how to stop or at least turn." And he sits there for a second and he looks at me with the most puzzled expression on his face and he says, "Mommy, I don't want to stop. I want to learn how to go." And we kind of think that sums him up pretty well in life.
She's known to be, singing the Chinese national anthem over tequila shots, or running down the streets of Mexico City at 2 a.m. in flip-flops. Whatever this girl is doing, she's giving dimensions. I've always thought that with her insightfulness, she could have been a very effective politician, maybe a political strategist, maybe a cult leader.
I think Caitlin and I accepted early on that Garret was the golden child, as evidenced by the fact that his UW soccer jersey was framed and hung above the couch. Whether it was soccer in the yard, home run derby in the backyard, shooting hoops, or endless FIFA battles on Xbox, we were always competing. Or at least Garret was trying to keep up. And when I didn't want to play, Garret really knew how to push my buttons. This usually ended with me tackling him into the couch, sitting on top of him, muffling his "Mom!" yells.
After they had first exchanged numbers, and on one of those classic girl afternoons, lamenting our love lives, Sarah threw out the idea again, you know, you and Garret really should chat. So Isabella went to send him, you know, one of those hi hellos, and unfortunately had realized that she may or may not have left him on red. So her response back to reinitiate the conversation was, hey, sorry, my phone died. So the real reason we're here is actually for phone chargers. So thank God for that.
There's always been one task in Isabella's life that has been more important to any others: the task of finding us a new brother. The task was one we thought to be Sisyphean, until one of the first times Garret visited us in Tahoe and pegged Isabella in the face with a cornhole bag. That's when the whole family knew that he could be the one. Especially my dad, who was doubled over in the corner laughing.
My two favorite words are husband and father. And in a more modern context, you could say partner or parent, doesn't matter. Now, which of those words comes first, husband, father, father, husband, really depends on who's treating me nicely and who has a gold star for that week. But, and it was touched on earlier in Brent's discussion, it's really what's behind those words that's important. Because behind those words is a commitment, a lifetime commitment to work together towards a shared goal. And it is that commitment that we're here to celebrate today.
I've often felt like my emotions, like right now, were too big for me. Like I experienced every feeling with an intensity that was sometimes overwhelming and often exhausting. You, with that patient and grounding nature, seem to have known me from the beginning, perhaps from lifetimes past.
And I know my love is true.
Isabella, it is the greatest honor of my life to be standing here as your chosen partner today. You've shown me that home is not and will not be a place. It will be wherever we are together. What began as a blind date, instigated by the incredible woman by your side, was supposed to be one and done. You had zero interest in them being right about us together, and I was moving across the country in a matter of months. Loving you then and loving you now has been effortless.
Experience, and in the words of Garret's grandmother, who's with us today, great marriages require teamwork sprinkled with the strength and guidance of God's grace, and with the team names that could either be Special Jackson or the Jackson Special. You guys are well set up and have a great foundation to move forward.
When you spend time with them, you kind of immediately just see, well, first of all, like how kind they are to one another, and how much respect they have for one another. and they make each other laugh, they make me laugh, and ultimately, they're a good team and partnership. And so, really, I'm just excited for my best buddy from second grade, and that he's found such an amazing woman in Bella. And so, cheers to you guys.
I know it feels shaky.
I vow to put you first, be faithful, and love you always, when it is easy and when it is hard. I vow to care for myself so that I can give more to you. I vow to grow with you as we change and to never be static in our love. I vow to always choose you and the team that we will build together.
To laugh often and enjoy life over a cocktail at the end of the night. And I vow to never settle for a version of myself that does not bring us both closer to our goals, together and independently.
Bye.